What's going on, friends? Hi, welcome to Inner Earth Tarot. I feel like I haven't said that in any of the more recent videos that I put up, but welcome. I hope everybody's well and safe. This is going to be a general reading for Virgo. You are the last sign to go for the month of November. Excuse me, I just drank a lot of water and I'm recovering. So as I said, general readings, which means that it may not resonate for all of you. If it does resonate, awesome. If you would like to, you can donate to Air to Earth. I just purchased some new decks with some donations I received. So every single dollar is very much so appreciated. If you would like to, you can do that. All that information is going to be in the description box below. The best way to contact me is on Instagram. That's going to be in the description box below as well. If it does not resonate, because it may not for all of you, like I said, these are general readings. So if it doesn't resonate, make sure you check out your moon sign and your rising sign as well. Some months those are going to resonate more than your sun sign. And just come back next month if you are above or below the current. That's kind of how I think of it when I watch readings regularly and they don't resonate. I'm just like, okay, must have been for someone else this month. It's A-okay, folks. What else? Information on decks, information on myself, how you can get a private reading. All private readings are donation based. I will work with you. So, hit me up, check me out. I'd love to meet you and help you with anything you'd like some help with or insight on. So all that good stuff is in the description box below. As I said, this is going to be a reading for Virgo for November 2020. We are going to start with an animal oracle card to ground the reading. Then we'll pull 2 cards on love, 2 cards on career, and 2 cards on personal development. And then we will clarify. So let's see what we have for Virgo. What do we have for Virgo? Spirits, guides, angels, ancestors. What messages do we have for Virgo? Thank you. Penguin. The period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. Beautiful, healing energy. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see what's going on with Virgo. Pray for messages of love, light, understanding, and clarity. Virgo, November 2020. 2 more months, friends. 2 more months. And this crazy year will be behind us. I had a joke with my sister the other day, like, what if 2021 was somehow worse than 2020? Not that 2020 was a terrible year. I just think it was a lot. I think it was a lot of change and, growth and just a lot. So, but for me personally, it was actually a really good year. I like growth and uncomfortable shit and work and all that good stuff. But anyway, I was just joking that, everybody's like, oh, 2020 is so terrible. I'm like, what if 2021 was worse? Then we'd feel silly. So anyway, try to appreciate being alive. Try to find a place of gratitude. Try not to complain too much, because you never know what's ahead. So anyway, Virgo, November 2020. What do we have for Virgo? 2 cards on love. What do we have for Virgo and love? Spirit for November 2020. What messages do we have for Virgo, November 2020? Sun. So far, beautiful read. 2 cards, but you got some of the most positive energy in both decks. So nice. Got the Sun. What else? 7 of Swords in reverse. Nice. So this is like really positive, overcoming obstacles kind of energy. Like you've come out of something pretty nasty. So for some of you, this is an all-out battle of some sort. I did a Halloween reading yesterday, and I do remember that Virgo, the legal issues came up for Virgo. So this is you coming out on top and happy and free from some sort of issue or battle that had been plaguing you for some time. November looks like a breakthrough. Looks like a breakthrough. And it looks like anybody who may have tried to do things behind your back or wrong you, it looks like they're going to get their just desserts. Like, and you're just going to be separated from that energy. Or for some of you, you are choosing to go a more altruistic, ethical, moral route in some way. So this is in relationships. This is in like personal dealings. This is with your spouse, your lover, your partner, your friends, your family. You're choosing to be more ethical and more noble in what you say and what you stand for. So either way, really positive. What else? What else do we have for Virgo in November 2020? What do we have for Virgo in career? Queen of Swords. Again, very noble stance with things. The Queen of Swords is about advocating, is what I mostly come up with. Advocating for a noble cause or for people, or speaking up for people who may not have a voice or may be treated unfairly, but choosing to do that in your work as well. What else? What else do we have for Virgo and career for November 2020? Two of Wands in reverse. So this is speaking up, not knowing what your fate is going to be. For some of you, you may have, I see. So for some of you, you may have spoken up at work and it got you in trouble. Sorry about my phone. Sorry about that. So you may have spoken up in a work setting, and it got you in some initial trouble, but ultimately you gained the respect of people around you. This is speaking up, not knowing what the consequences are going to be, and it looks like it ended positively, or it ended up being a good thing. Although initially you may have ruffled some feathers, but that's what integrity is all about. That's what ethics is all about. Sometimes it's easier to be unethical, but it looks like you took the harder route and it paid off. Good for you, Virgo. Makes sense. You're Virgo. You're all about service and serving people, and making sure that people are good, even if they can't make themselves good or not in position to make themselves good. So this is like using your position to advocate for others. Nice. And what else do we have for Virgo and personal development? What do we have for Virgo and personal development for November 2020? Come out. You gotta come out. Here we go. Another queen, Queen of Pentacles. What else? For personal development. Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is pretty smooth sailing, it looks like, for the month of November. Of course, life can always throw, curveballs and stuff like that, but November's looking like a pretty peaceful month, where you get to just kind of breathe a little bit and be proud of the work that you've put in over the last couple of months or maybe even year. Um, this is entering a much more positive energy, even playful, for some of you if things have been a little more serious lately. But you're learning to kind of just take the good with the bad, and there just seems to be a more positive outlook on life in the month of November for you, Virgo. The Nine of Wands suggests that again things have not been easy. That but you feel more fulfilled when you do the work, and I think that's anybody, but for Virgo, you feel more fulfilled internally when you are giving, when you're able to be there for people, when you work to put yourself in position to help others. When you're putting your energy there, you feel better. You feel great, actually. We got the Sun, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles on the board. Like this is um, really feeling like you're in a place where you can give back. And it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't easy getting yourself in position to do that. But there's a release of frustration. There's a release of hard work, and like you're seeing some awesome payback, and you're able to help others, which is really where you thrive, Virgo. So really awesome. Awesome. We're gonna clarify. We're gonna clarify the Penguin first. I feel that needs to be clarified. So let's do it. Can we clarify the Penguin, please, for Virgo, November 2020? Thank you. Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is choosing a path. Like I said, it looks like you may have been on the fence about being immoral in some way, or just not speaking up when you know you should, not knowing what might happen if you spoke up, but you chose. You made a decision, and you put yourself on a really positive, altruistic path, where you're advocating for others, and you don't regret your decision. But I think probably indecision in the past is what had you in a much more uncomfortable, anxious space. So that's what that darkness is talking about. But the Seven of Cups is about, choices, pathways, feeling overwhelmed by the different pathways, not knowing which way to go. But yeah, it looks like you chose. Can we clarify the Sun and the Seven of Swords in reverse, please, in love? Why is the Sun here with the Seven of Swords in reverse? Why is the Sun here with the Seven of Swords in reverse? Take him. Got the Two of Pentacles and the Queen of King, and the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is exactly what I just said. Basically, this is being really, really emotionally bothered because of a decision that is overwhelming you, of being caught between two different pathways, and not knowing what the best route is. Those are the clarifiers, but this is what originally came out for you in love. Got the Sun card and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So for some of you, you may have a partner that is really, really fair and has a very positive way of looking at things. And I feel like there are conversations that you had with this person that helped you choose the right path for yourself. Someone who knows you really well, wants what's best for you, like genuinely, really loves you. And so they helped you make a decision that put you on this really positive path. So whoever that is, hold on to them. Hopefully you're already with that person. If it's a friend, you know, they're a really great friend. If it's a family member, they really know you well. And like I said, just care about, you know, they care about you and they gave you some really good advice. It looks like they helped you see the good in you. That is so sweet. That is so sweet. Yeah, you weren't sure how good you were. You weren't sure um, if you were making the right decision, and they were able to kind of redirect you in a good way. Can we clarify the Queen of Swords with the Two of Wands in reverse in career, please? Thank you. The Hermit, that's your card, and the Three of Wands. So it looks like you addressed whatever this was where you needed to advocate for someone or a group of people at work. It looks like you really had to go within to get the answers. You may not have wanted to speak up, like I said. There was something, some external energy that helped you decide to speak up. Or if you haven't already, then this may happen in the month of November. Interesting that I was saying past tense that whole time. If it feels like this is something that happened already, but for some of you, it's happening in the month of November. So we have the Hermit, that's Virgo energy. That is that um, finding that sense, that need for service, that need to connect with service on your path, on your personal path, realizing that our personal path is, like so many other things, kind of misleading because it sounds like we're alone, when really there will always be a point in our path where we need to collaborate with others, where we need to envision with others, and then that usually gives us the best possible outcome. So again, it just seems like you are relying on the advice of someone who really cares about you, and you really care about someone in your life who really means well for you. And they're able to help you navigate this, which is a situation where you're deciding whether to speak up or not, and you don't know what the consequences are going to be. And that has you kind of tripped up. But I will say the person who, there's someone around you who really, really wants nothing but the best for you. It's such a positive energy. And it's good advice. They're able to see things that you can't see, basically. So looks like you should take the advice. Can we clarify the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands in reverse, please, in personal development? Can we clarify the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands in reverse, please? Thank you. The Strength card and the Queen of Cups. So many kings and queens on the board. We got the King of Cups in reverse. We got the Queen of Swords. We got the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Cups. So definitely, like I said, for some of you, it's definitely a spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, partner, someone very, very close to you, very dear to you, and you them, who is really feeding your strength. They, like I said, my goodness, they really mean well for you. Like, it's such a clean energy of just like, I love you, I'm here for you, you can count on me, you can depend on me, I will do my best to help you kind of energy. So in personal development, you're in a space right now where, yeah, like you have access to another energy that is very close to self-love, and that is special. I don't know that I've ever seen that in a reading before, that This love that this person has for you is almost it feeds your self-love. That's ideal. Like that's like the ideal thing. That's what you want in a connection with anybody, with any human being. You want them to love you the way you love yourself, who encourages you to love yourself, who supports you loving yourself, you know, feeds your inner strength. So that's pretty dope. And so, yeah, it almost doesn't look, like I said, it's a very peaceful month for you, Virgo, November. It doesn't look like there's much work to be done necessarily. Of course, life, there's always work to be done, but it feels very peaceful and like gratitude is in order. You have something very special with somebody. Um, yeah. So sweet. Sweet. All right, Virgo. Well, good luck with this. Like I said, just be very thankful. Be very thankful. This is one of the most positive reads I've ever had. Um, so, and I'm sure it was after a really tough time. So, well deserved. And just make sure you rest and be thankful. Be thankful for this energy that you have around you. They really, really love you. So, um, I will see you next month. Thank you for tuning in. Bye bye.